Well, it's definitely baseball season. And if you're lucky enough to live down the shore, we are lucky because we've got the Jersey Shore BlueClaws right in our backyard practically here in Lakewood. So we've got some people from the BlueClaws today, some of our very favorite BlueClaws. So if you want to know more about the Silver Slugger program and special events coming up at the stadium, just stay tuned. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Scan FYI. Yep, it's baseball season, and we've got some of the most important BlueClaws with us today. We've got Joel and we've got Jim. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for having us.
Oh, always a pleasure. You know what? Let's start by we'll have each of you introduce yourselves to our viewer, and then we'll kind of get into it. Joel, we'll start with you.
Sure. So I'm Joel. I'm the Senior Ticket Membership Manager. I oversee all of our ticket programs and especially our Senior Silver Slugger program and the Senior Night on Thursdays.
We're going to get into that in a moment. And Jim, what about you?
I'm Jim McNamara. I'm the Vice President of Community Relations and Sales. And I also am the Executive Director of BlueClaws Charities. BlueClaws Charities is our own 501c3 nonprofit that we raise money specifically to give right back out to the community through that program, through that charity.
So let's talk about the Silver Slugger program because I still feel like a lot of people might not know what it is. So Joel, you're the head slugger. So why don't
Yes.
you, not to be confused with the Louisville Sluggers. So why don't you tell everyone what is that program?
Sure. Silver Sluggers is this package and program specifically designed for our senior friends in the community. It is 5 Thursdays or more, and you get a meal voucher for a hot dog, chips, and soda along with your ticket. And it's a great time to get out to the ballpark with a good value and a nice night with friends and enjoying a nice summer out at the ballpark.
All right, so and if you're lucky enough to be a SCAN member, we do have some tickets for some of the Thursday evenings that Joel is talking about. So you can just call our SCAN office and I'll put all that info up on the screen as well. And yeah, you can't miss on the Silver Slugger package because it's a great deal.
It's a great deal, great value, especially
It
if you're
is a
going to come
great
to a
deal.
couple of games and save some money before you get here. Don't have to worry about dinner. It's taken care of you for you with the voucher and just sit back and relax and enjoy the game.
Dinner and a show. That's
Exactly.
basically what it is. Dinner and a show. It's a great deal. So, Jim, do you want to talk about some of the events that are coming up, some of the special promos that you have fireworks, you have all kinds of interesting things happening at the park.
Yeah, we have fireworks on opening night back in April, and starting on Friday, May 31st, that's kind of like our summer firework kickoff show. Um, After that game, we'll have a post-game fireworks show, and then every Friday throughout the summer that we have a game, we'll have fireworks after each Friday game. There's a couple more others, in between those as well. So we're looking forward to that. June 2nd is our Bark in the Park, which is a very popular
Always fun.
promotion. Yep, people are able to bring their dogs to the game that day. We partner with WRAT the Rat, so they'll have their event going on outside the ballpark, kind of in the morning of that game, and then at 1 o'clock, BlueClaws will play some baseball, and we'll have a lot of dogs in attendance that day. And each year we try and convince Jimmy to get a dog. And they have not been successful.
Not been successful. All right. Well, there's still time. There's still
Yeah.
time. Yeah, I think that's one of the most fun nights. What are some of the other promos that we can expect to see over the summer that you can share?
We got a couple Marvel nights, Marvel Comics. Minor League Baseball has had a partnership with the Marvel comic book company for a couple of years. So one of the highlights of that game, and this kind of ties into BlueClaws Charities, is that the team is going to wear a specially designed jersey with our logo kind of in a Marvelized style, if you will. We did it last year, went over real well. So this year it's going to be a little more of a unique situation where we're going to wear this jersey twice. And then at the end, after the second game, we're going to auction it off. And those proceeds from that auction from that jersey are going to go towards BlueClaws Charities. And then, for both of those games, there'll be different I think we'll have characters out of each game, different food and drink specials. So those are always some fun nights. Again, that's going to be June 2nd is the first one, and the second one's going to be on Friday, July 26th. We have Irish Heritage Night, which is always a fan favorite. That's going to
Yeah,
be on Saturday, June 29th.
that's fun.
The Snakes, who was they're a popular band around the shore. They'll be playing in our sandbar that game. Later in the summer as we get into July, we have our great, we have our first responders night actually in June. We have our military appreciation night in July. We have another a salute to heroes night in August. Star Wars night on July 12th, Grateful Dead night on July 13th. Just a lot going on, a lot of, a couple jam-packed weeks in there, not in June and throughout the whole summer.
July's a busy month for us.
Yep.
I'm listening. I can see that, but I always say it's way more than just going to see a baseball game. Sometimes you go there and there happens to be a baseball game, but there's so much activity happening, which is, I think that is so much fun. And of course, Thursday, which is, the senior night, that also happens to be Thirsty Thursday.
Yep.
So just explain what that is.
Sure. So Thirsty Thursdays a night. We have $2 Coors beers on the concourse, and come hang out, have a couple of drinks at a discounted price, enjoy the game. And if you're a senior, you have the Silver Slugger package, you kind of get the best of both worlds with the $2 beer and the discounted senior ticket. And of course, when you're here, don't forget to support the BlueClaws charities and the 50/50 we have as well. And Jimmy does a good job.
Yes. Yes. I like that you really are, well, the BlueClaws Charities really does look out for the hometown, the
Yeah.
community. And I think that's important for people to know, that when you're supporting the BlueClaws, you're really supporting the local organizations. That's
Right.
important.
Yeah, I mean, we certainly, we're a baseball team. We have the guys that play on the field, but what Joel and I really focus on is all of our community efforts, and aside from selling tickets and getting people to the ballpark, but it's really having our front office get out to various community events, help out with a number of the nonprofit organizations at the shore. That's kind of where BlueClaws Charities comes in a little bit more, where we do these things throughout the year. Like Joel mentioned, the 50/50, which is at every game. The jersey auctions I mentioned, we have about 4 or 5 of those this year, in addition to the Marvel one. We have an off-season luxury suite raffle, where we sell raffle tickets for fans to win luxury suites. And all the money we raise, it goes back right out to the community, to local organizations. Last year, we gave over $40,000 out to over 40 organizations, throughout Monmouth and Ocean County, various needs, various sizes and shapes of the organization. So, we want to use our brand and our resources to help out, as much as we can. And, hopefully people see that and, want to come support us, then come to a game and, buy hot dogs and beer and hats and all that kind of stuff.
All
So
that stuff.
yeah, we look at it as it's, really a win-win for everyone.
Well, I feel like the BlueClaws are very invested in the community. And how long has the stadium been there now? I mean, it's a while.
Yeah, so the team's first year was 2001. So it's 20, was it 24 years? I always get mixed up with, because in 2020 we didn't play, even
Yeah,
though we had a number of events at the ballpark that year. But yeah, BlueClaws have been in existence, since 2001, and still doing a lot of the things we do now that we did back then, which is being community minded and oriented, and working with all these great organizations to have them do, show them a good time at the ballpark, and be that outlet for just to come out and blow off some steam with some friends or with coworkers, to enjoy a game. If you're not a big baseball fan, that's fine. Like, if you like to just come and hang out on a nice summer night, have some food and some drinks, we're the perfect place for that as well.
Well, I've said that to many people. You don't have to be a big baseball fan to enjoy a night coming to the stadium, because there's so much action there.
Mhm.
You're just going to have a great night in general. And of course, something I always love at minor league baseball is, the action on the field. You don't see that at Major League Baseball, the eyeball race and all the fun stuff. And I think it's a great way of, kids get to have these opportunities, which you don't generally have at a Major League game. So it's so family friendly. and affordable. And I think that's important to remember too. We're all, we're all looking for ways to engage with our family, and coming to see a Blue Claw game is a great opportunity. You
Yeah,
don't have to be a senior to go to the ballpark, for sure.
right.
I will make sure all of the contact information is, not only is there info on the screen if you want to know more about getting tickets, but also if somebody wants to know more about the Blue Claws charity, who should they contact? How should they reach you, Jim?
They can call me directly. My number is 732-415-2202. If you go to our website at the top where it says community, if you kind of click on that, you'll be able to find more information about Blue Cross Charities. Some of the ways we fundraise, and also too the fundraising program that we have through our ticket sales. The simplest way to explain it is organizations are able to resell our tickets and keep some of the proceeds.
Okay.
And there's really kind of turnkey ways to do that, whether it's just setting them up with an online ticket sale portal that they direct people to, and hey, go buy your tickets for the June 1st game. Click here. $5 from every ticket sold is going to go to XYZ organization. So those are really easy to set up. They can contact me early, and most of our front office staff and our ticket sales team can help them with that. But that's another option for people as well.
All right. And Joel, what do you suggest people buying tickets in advance? Do most games sell out? We don't want to have disappointed fans out there.
No, of course. The idea is to have all of our games sold out. Some games are popular than others, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and some Sunday games. But the best way, if you're going to come to a couple of games that save some money, is to buy in advance with one of our ticket plans or a couple of different options we have, and gives you a better opportunity also to pick your seats out before you get here.
That's true too. And all of that info is available on the website, correct?
Yeah. Or they can call me as well, or any of our salespeople here.
Okay. And we'll put Joel and Jim's contact info out there in the description for you if you want to reach out to them. And I look forward to seeing some of you guys out at the ballpark. I'll be there on occasion, of course, on Thursdays. I always want to say it's Thirsty Thursday, but it is, but it's also a Silver Slugger night. So I'm not only am I thirsty, but I'm a Silver Slugger. So it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Come out for a great night at the ballpark. Joel and Jim, thank you so much for being my guests today.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks.
Always a pleasure. And remember out there, if it's important to you, it's important to us. I'm Andrea Tarr. We'll see you next time on Scan FYI. Bye, everyone. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.